Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for tuning in. Today I just finished filming a do I bleach video answering your questions on whether or not I bleach, and that's why the clothes are the same. I don't want to change the clothes because in this video I just wanted to chat about minimalism. I also have got quite a few questions from you guys about whether or not I'm still a minimalist and why I don't really make any more minimalist videos. So it's a chill chat. I have my cup of tea right there and I'm in my jammies at the bottom, but obviously, you know, YouTube life. Anyway, today I just wanted to sit and chat to you guys about minimalism, where I am with minimalism, what some of the things that I've found out being a minimalist. I've been a minimalist now going on to 2 years, so it's been a hot minute. I think in summer I will be fully 2 years. Yeah, in summer I will be 2 years, fully 2 years as a minimalist. Now, I always, on my channel, I always get these comments like, no, you're not a minimalist, you know, minimalist and all, you have all that stuff, and minimalist and you change your house for seasons. And I feel like it's nice for me to sit down and chat to you guys and do an update. It's a lot of things in one video. So, yes, I am still a minimalist. And also, guys, I haven't really thought about this video, like I haven't structured it or anything, so it might be a bit rambly, but I just wanted to chat to you guys and just not structure it or anything. Like most of my videos, I don't really sit down and like structure what I want to tell you guys. Minimalism to me, what is minimalism? Minimalism to me is the conscious choice of living with less, and not living with less necessarily for the sake of living with less. Like, it's not, to me, it's not about how many things you have, but it's about how many things you have that you use, that are useful to you, that add value to your life. So I don't care if you have 200 cars, if you are a minimalist, as long as those 200 cars add value to your life and you know why they're in your life, and the reason is not for you to express who you are or how rich you are or how better you are than other people. If it's not for any other outward reason, to me, true minimalism is the act of working, first of all, decluttering your possessions, and not just decluttering your possessions, but as you declutter your possessions, you have a clear understanding of why it is that you are decluttering and what it is about those things that you don't like anymore, or don't add. What have those things taught you about your life before minimalism? So, for instance, before minimalism, I shopped to cover up sadness. Like when I'm sad, I went out and I shopped. I didn't particularly buy anything. Obviously, my thought process wasn't what I need. It was just, I need to buy something. And I usually ended up buying things that were like every YouTuber had, or every person has collections of these things, and you know, it wasn't really self-motivated. Like it wasn't coming from Joanna loves these things, so she has these things. And you know, I feel like becoming a minimalist for me hasn't really been as most minimalist, and I will touch upon the lies some minimalists are telling, For me, it wasn't about possessions. It wasn't about losing all possessions. It wasn't about ending up with a house that looks like a studio, or a house that looks like a new apartment. That wasn't. I love comfort. I want a good space. I spend about 50% of my time in my space. Of course, I'm not going to be staring at white walls with a plant in the corner. If that's your form of minimalism, again, minimalism is about you. So if your form of minimalism is a white room, mattress on the floor, a futon mattress, the Japanese futon mattress, and a plant in the corner, you know, you do you. This isn't what a minimalist is. And I feel like this is the very thing that people are like don't even want to try to be minimalist, because of these very few narrow-minded, and yes, I will call them narrow-minded people who think minimalism, and they are that minimalist themselves, and they think that, like, if you are to call yourself a minimalist, then you should have a Japanese futon mattress, one actual plant in there, which I can't keep live plants, so yeah. Anyway, one live plant in the corner, and, you know, a Marie Kondo book on your bed. You know, like, okay, if that truly makes you happy, if that truly satisfies your life, then by all means, you should consider yourself a minimalist. But what I can't stand is when you come onto my channel, and these people come onto my channel and tell me, like, you can't be a minimalist. You have so many things in your house. How is a minimalist concerning themselves with my minimalism? How is a minimalist concerning? I thought for a minimalist, things are supposed, I'm actually messing my hair as I play with it. I thought for a minimalist, things are supposed to be the last thing that you worry about the most. So why is it that you're worried about, you're going onto people's channels and looking at things, spending your spare time looking at contents that other people have in their houses and telling them whether or not they're minimalist? Like, how is that minimalism to me? Like, I don't understand. Why do you care about having less so much that it's become, and I think that's the thing. You can go into minimalism so much that you miss the mark, and then you are the very opposite of what minimalism is. And for me, the very opposite of what minimalism is when you find yourself stressed that, like, there have to be 20 items in your wardrobe or you're not minimalist. If you find yourself looking at your wardrobe and thinking, but it's still too packed, everybody's wardrobes online is much smaller than this, because that's the only way you could know what you could have that idea in your head that you need to have 30 items or 20 items in your wardrobe. I'm not talking about people who do capsule or wardrobes. That is a very different thing as far as I know, because capsule wardrobes, you take out clothes, you pack them away, and then you put seasonal clothes in your new capsule, like seasonal capsule. I think that's what that is, but that's not what I'm talking about. But, you know, when you find yourself looking at the things in your house and thinking, what else do I need to take away? What else because I can't have all these things, even though you know you use all those things and they're useful to you. I think that's when you miss the point. If you spend 1 year on a minimalist journey and you're so focused that year is you have to fit all your belongings in a backpack. You know, how is that minimalism? I thought minimalism is less about things and more about life and living your best life and finding your purpose in life and not letting possessions, things, be the distraction. And I think these days minimalism has gone so far that people have forgotten that the reason for minimalism is to slowly get rid of your possessions, and as you get rid of your possessions, you're getting rid of your possessions because you're finding out what isn't important to you and what is important to you. So I don't understand when people come onto my channel and tell me like, you're not a minimalist. Like, okay, anyway. But the reason why I made this video for everybody who is like, I would never be a minimalist. I made this video for anybody who thinks that like they can never live with 2 possessions. Minimalism is not about living with 2 possessions. It's not about living. A true minimalist is abundantly happy minimalist. They have abundance in their life, and there's that thing that makes their life feel abundant. So it's not about having less. It's not about lacking. It's not about using 1 tool to do 2, which is another obsession in minimalism, finding one utensil that does it all. Like, why do you gotta make such a great thing about you? Like, of course, it's amazing when you have 1 tool that does all these things. That's great. But to make that the sole purpose for all the gadgets in your kitchen gotta do 2 purposes. You know, even now it's rooms. Even the people who have no business wanting their rooms to be a sitting room, a bedroom, a kitchen. You know, people have actually started turning their 1 room into all the rooms in the house. Like, because they have a futon mattress that they fold up during the day and then roll what you call that, a desk, an IKEA desk from the wall, and then that room becomes their office during the day. And then you, like, people, that's cute. If you like that, you should totally do that, but don't for 1 minute think that that's what makes you a better minimalist. You know, so anyway, that addressed. Another thing that I really wanted to address in this video is something that I found out lately about minimalism. So I don't have to tell you that you don't have to believe every single thing you see online. The majority of videos, Instagram posts, Facebook posts, in the internet is about fakery. And I had no idea to the extent people go to fake stuff online until I became a YouTuber. I don't have to tell you that you don't have to believe everything. Everything you see online is not exactly as it is. So, what do I mean by that? Some minimalists on YouTube that have their possessions fitting, and I'm not going to call out names because that is not my place to do that, but some minimalists on YouTube and online in general that fit all their belongings in a backpack. The reason why they do this mainly is because they have chosen a life of travel. So their form of experiencing the world is traveling around the world, seeing places around the world, and obviously you can't do that with a house, right? Another thing that you have to understand is that the majority of us, I feel like this is a no-brainer. The majority of us people cannot afford to travel every single day of the year. If we are lucky, we get to go away for 1 week in summer. And so if you are that type of person who can't afford travel, which is, trust me, this is the majority. Do not believe what you see online. This is the majority of us, okay? We are in a place where you can't, it's not visible. We have jobs, we have kids, there's so many other things that can't allow us to travel every single day of the year. So when you see people say, my whole life fits in my backpack, these are usually people who have some amount of money, can travel around the world. In some cases, this is their job. Their job is to travel around the world, and they get paid from that. Some of the money that they get in their account is through telling people that they live off their backpack. Another thing is small houses. So again, to finish up on that on that point, there are people who choose to travel for 4 years. They work, save money, or get money somehow, travel around the world for 4 years, and then make all these videos, get popular on Facebook, get popular on YouTube, get popular, and make money, their money that way. Decide that they're gonna only do this for 5 years, and then they make that video of settling down now, or moving out of my tiny home. And it's not for any other reason. It's because they've made the coin that they needed to make. They've lived that life. It's fun. You guys know I've done one of my most popular videos on my channel is that cabin video where I went to live in a cabin. I could pretend that I live in that cabin full time. That would only take me, literally, it's like near me. So I can go, it's a holiday place that I can pay and go there if I had money, which I don't have that kind of money. But assuming that I had money, people aren't really living in this tiny house the majority of the times, but they're making video like a day in the life in the cabin. You know, it's you got to be smart. YouTube is a business for a lot of people. YouTube is a way to make money. Please, when you see things online, ask yourself how practical that is. And if it does not seem practical, 9 out of 10 times, 9.5 out of 10 times, it is not practical. They are doing it for some reason. And sadly, on YouTube usually, it's to make money. What am I saying about minimalism? I just want you to get to a place where you're not doing, especially my viewers, it's my responsibility to you guys as my viewers to let you know what is happening, or to let you know stuff that I know so you don't make the same mistakes that I have made, to share with you guys things that I have learned that have helped me. So what am I saying in this video? I'm just saying, don't believe everything you see online, and don't let anybody tell you you're not a minimalist because you own X stuff. Another thing I wanted to say about minimalism. So, the majority of minimalists online are selling you products. I want to say this because I want to answer the question like, why have you stopped making minimalist videos? I feel like I've said everything I have to say on minimalism, and as I learn more things about minimalism, I will definitely update you guys on that. I wanted you guys to be aware of minimalists. Some minimalists online are also like the rest of YouTubers and the rest of everybody on YouTube and online. They are also selling you products. You see on minimalist videos like a whole lot of things that they are linked in the in their description box below. This is where you find all the affiliate links and all the things that they are. Again, that, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that we can't live life without products. Everybody likes something, whether it's art and painting you're into or anything. There's people. All that matters is that you have to have be conscious of what you're buying, be conscious of what you're doing, and try to cut out useless things so that you create more money for the things you want to buy and things you want to spend your money on. So yeah, guys, that's the chat rant I wanted to have on minimalism. And I also wanted to answer you guys. Yes, I am still a minimalism. Yes, I am still a minimalist. No, I don't feel like I need to talk about minimalism every single day, every single video. Doesn't have to be like minimalist this, minimalist that, minimalist shopping, minimalist. You know, I'm just a person. Minimalism doesn't define me. I don't want minimalism to define me. I want minimalism to be a tool to help me fulfill my purpose in life and live my best possible life. So yeah, guys, if you're thinking of becoming a minimalist, don't let white rooms and plants in the corner and foot on mattresses make you think, oh, I could never live like that. Oh, I could never have. No, everyone should be minimalist. I think everyone should be minimalist. You can be a minimalist and have all your makeup collection as long as it adds value into your life and you use it. That's the most important thing. And I think one of the beautiful books that isn't minimalist per se, but one of the beautiful books that have been written about like living a more meaningful life is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. Everybody should read this book because you don't have, it's not about minimalism. It's not about moving into like throwing out all your things. It's just about being aware and having things that assist you to live your life rather than things that are stopping you from seeing who you really are or what your purpose really is, and you're distracted by all these tiny nonsensical things. So yes, guys, that was my video on minimalism. I hope it helped you. I know it was quite rambly. I hope it added some sort of value in your life and stuff. So I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you lots, and thanks for sitting for the chat with me. My tea is just cold now, but anyway, I'll make myself another one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you lots. Bye. I love you lots, guys, and bye. Mwah.